What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of the Gangster Chronicles podcast where Gangsta Rap lives. It's your boy Bigg Steele, and of course,
Chill.
man, today, man, we got a pioneer in the building today, man. And I'm gonna let him introduce himself because he got something that he do, man, that's known worldwide.
You want me to say the patard?
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
We
that
gotta get it,
official.
dog. We gotta
Yeah.
get it, man. Man, we appreciate you, man, sitting down with us for a spell this morning, man.
For sure.
Before we go into anything with the music, man, you do something, man, that's really dope to me, man. You've been going out, you got a prison ministry going on.
Oh man, look, man, we just vessels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we be going into prison, talking to all the inmates. I just left out of what was that, Lancaster? I just left Lancaster about about a month and a half ago.
Is that right?
That's my third time being in Lancaster.
Man, you got to hit us up, man, when you out there, man. We would love to come out and support that.
Oh yeah. I was out there. Matter of fact, I had your boy out there. Soren was in that the last time I just went. He was in there.
Oh, is
I
that
brought
right?
him in there. Yeah, I brought him in there.
Is that right, man? That's dope, man. That's dope. What made you decide, man, to start to get into that?
Man, listen, man, it ain't nothing but the goodness of God, bro. Like I back in 2020, me and my partner, we had the foundation called Go Foundation, but we didn't have it at first. We just started. We were just passing out these books by this minister by the name of Charles Capps called "The Tongue of Creative Force." It just speak about. It breaks down in the spiritual aspect of speaking stuff into existence. So man, we went out. We was passing stuff out to the homeless, feeding the homeless when out here in the city in Memphis, and then. Man, I just started praying about it, man, and God just led us to it, you know what I'm saying? Led us to go back in them prisons, you know what I'm saying? And that's really how it started back in 2020. But it wasn't none but God though, bro, because I was just talking to somebody earlier. I said, man, stuff I be doing now, I said, it's got to be God, because sometimes I be going to them prisons, I be tired, I be hungry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I be ready to go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? So, but no, man, yeah, I have to just say it was God led us to do it, me and my partner.
Yeah, man, because I always tell people, man, that being locked up sometimes, man, I ain't gonna say sometimes, but especially when you're really doing some time, I could imagine that's almost like being dead because everybody forget about you.
Oh yeah, man, locked up and dead go straight together. Yeah, everybody forget about
Mm.
you. Yeah, I always say you got to forgive them people when you call home, be lying, somebody they gonna send that money. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
be
for
lying,
real,
somebody they
man.
gonna come visit you. You know what I'm saying? I be telling folks that you gotta forgive them though, man, because everybody in prison needs to be praying for a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely. I think just to be able to just to be able to communicate with somebody back at home, every weekend or whatever, give
Mm-hmm.
you a sense of having some kind of connection still. You feel me? Because that's
Mm-hmm.
where a lot of niggas tell me, just to be able to listen to certain type of music, or even just be able to call home and get that acceptance or get that accepted phone call, or you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And a
Yep.
lot of times niggas just be wanting to chop it up and see what's going on so they can
Mm-hmm.
feel regular. You know what I'm saying? So they
Mm-hmm.
can
Mm-hmm.
feel not dead to the world.
But definitely, I got a homeboy right now. I used to rap about him in my songs. He was like my OG. I looked up to the man. He got life sentence right now. He just called me just yesterday. And I be sending him money. And when I go into prison, I can't. They won't let me visit him. He in Tennessee, so they won't let me visit him because of what I do. But when I go to the prisons, I can kick it with him. I can go in there. I'm in there with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's sad too, bro. Because y'all know how it is.
Oh yeah,
Somebody you
definitely.
somebody you in the sandbox with, and then they just happened, like, I think it happened like 2012, and man, he been in there ever since. You know what I'm saying? But I got other homeboys that's on death row. Man, I went to prison, seen was speaking to the death row inmates in Tennessee. Saw my boy, man. man, I couldn't even really talk that good, man. I almost was about to cry, bro. Like, 'cause this my dude, you know what I'm saying? And he on death row, you know. He was, he was cool, you know what I'm saying? But it just, man,
Yeah,
it's
so
sad, bro.
yeah, unfortunate that sometimes the hood take us under to a certain point to where we can't climb up out of that shit. And
Yeah.
like I said, I got my nigga in right now. And so like I said, he called every week just to chop it up with a nigga and shit, just to
Mm-hmm.
see what's going on, just to feel like, I still got some connection with people on the outs and people who feel like, or say they give a damn. You get
Yeah.
me? It just feel
Yeah.
good to just have that person, not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Some of the times it ain't even about, sending me something.
No, it
Most of the
ain't.
time it's
Uh-uh.
like, I just want to chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I could have that connection still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people feel abandoned, man. They feel like God
Oh,
left them. People
definitely.
don't mess with them. They feel abandoned. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, man.
not necessarily that you would put yourself in the same situation, because sometimes we fortunate enough to be able to do what we do and not have to take those channels. But like I said, some dudes can't escape that. You feel me? And that's what get them
Mm-hmm.
in these situations. So
That's real.
not that motherfuckers will condone what the actions is, but like you said, you still my nigga, man. So
For sure.
it
For
is
sure.
what it is.
For sure.
Yeah, Pat, and I think, man, it got to be personal with you, man, because you did time yourself.
Oh yeah. 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 I mean, you when you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like if you see a dude, let's say you see a dude get jacked, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't just no bad dude like that, you know what I'm saying? But you know the dudes that's doing the jacking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind of like, it's like, dang, man, I feel sorry for bro, because I know bro, I'm a monster, you know what I'm saying? Then you be like, man, y'all shouldn't have done that old boy like that, man. Y'all done him bad. They like, "Shit, man, da da da," But it's just like you feel sorry for the victim, but you also feel sorry for the dude holding the gun. Now, see, a lot of folks can't relate to that, and a lot of people cry out for the victim, which is sad. But like, I know a dude right now, he kind of do a lot of bashing with certain certain people. He go online and bash certain people, but the people he bashing be the people holding the gun. And so I get where he from because I learned later he was a victim. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So he got a passion for that because he was a victim to it. Well, I got robbed before. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure everybody that's been in the hood, something happened to you.
Oh
Shot at,
yeah.
I got
Mhm.
shot at. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I also was the dude behind the gun. So I know what both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, to sum it up, God love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like you said, MC, like, hey, you said it. Like, some people they be stuck. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand. And the thing is, you got to be even. I used to always say that. I got it from an old pimp. You got to look at game all the way around the board. Like, hey man, this man that's holding this gun in his mind, he think this the way. You know what I'm saying? Like he really think this the way. Now it ain't the way, but I mean, yeah, he'll come right back, kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? Be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
Hmm.
time, that's how you get on. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, if you know, you know. If you experienced it, you lived it, then you'll understand it better. If not, you're not gonna get it till it hit home. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Now with Pat, when you went and did, and correct me if I'm wrong, brother, but when you got your first charge and you went in,
Hmm.
the whole hypnotized minds thing was just really starting to take off on a national level. Am I
It
correct?
wasn't. No, it wasn't at first. When I went in, the last year I was in, that's when they signed the deal and all that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay,
kind
I
of
got
sort of what you're saying. Kind of sort of what you're saying. But when I went in, they were still underground, and then they had signed it a year before I got out.
Did that kind of motivate you, kind of like, man, when you was in there just seeing the moves that they was making?
Oh yeah, for definite. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was looking at the bag. I said, oh shoot, yeah, man, I can't wait to get out now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
already, of course, you want to be free. You don't want to do a day in there. But when I seen that, I said, oh man, I'm done with this. I got to go out here and get me some real money now.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, man, because, and they to tell you this, everybody that we talk to, man, we deal with a lot of people in this, and they always mention you when they talk about the upper echelon of gangster rap.
Mm,
And I tell people, I think it's just a certain authenticity that you get from certain people, because you can tell when certain cats is just rapping versus a
mm,
cat that don't live some of the stuff that he talk about. Like when you
yeah.
listen to the stories that you may tell, and you listen to the stories of an Eiht or a Scarface, you can kind of
Hmm.
tell, okay, these people don't experience these things before.
Yeah. 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 You can tell. You can. I mean, I always say the analogy of a wolf know a wolf. You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell if it's gonna shake or it ain't gonna shake. You pretty much know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you because I know you had went in after you had just dropped one of your bigger albums. You dropped the project when you were in jail. And it
Mm-mm.
wound
I
up
dropped.
being one, huh?
I dropped the joint when I got out. I had a rod right get out. Then I dropped. Uh, I dropped it was an underground tape. Oh, you talking about the underground tape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I dropped. This what happened. I got locked up on a robbery. I got out. I got signed with Paul and Juicy. Then I dropped a underground tape before I dropped Getty Green. I was out. Then after I dropped Getty Green, I dropped Mr. Don't Play. But in the midst of dropping Mr. Don't Play, I had got locked up. When Mr. Don't Play came out, I had got locked up, and I had got locked up for like 7 months.
Mm,
And then I got back out, and then that's when I did Land Smackdown. But then when I was
Well,
when I was in
well,
the feds, they put a joint out when I was in the feds. But that's when they called the appeal. That's when I was locked up in the feds.
because a nigga like me, when I was putting out music, I was still, trying to, I was still, affiliated to the streets. Uh,
Yeah.
I didn't really much uh, give into the world of hip hop until maybe later on down the line. Because even though I was putting out records and shit, I still wanted to be in the neighborhood every day.
Yeah.
So, uh, how long did it take you to really go, man? Let me stay out the hood and really just focus on music.
Man, look, really, when I got out the feds, that's what I did. I said, nah, I can't be over there no more. I can't, nah,
Right.
nah.
It be calling you, man. I mean, the rap should be okay, but if you know you was true from the block, you like,
Mm.
man,
I mean, you be like that, man, because especially, and I just keep it real. A lot of dudes don't, but I keep it real. Like, I did everything in the street. I never had no lot of money in the street like that. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So when you get that rap money, and then you get a car that's just like the man that's in the hood. Now you get accepted. You know what I'm saying? And then it's to the degree of full acceptance because they know you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
It's like, oh man, we know he 100. So it's like, man, and that stuff swell your head up. It ain't nothing but pride. It just swell your head up bigger and bigger. And it's like you are really good. So, you just it just be something, man. I can't never say it's a bad feeling because if I did, I'd be lying. I
right,
mean, it was a good feeling, man. And then also when you able to man, you made it. You know what I'm saying? You know where you come from, and then when you make it, then you be like, wow, like, and people like to see that. And I mean, in a way, it helps people out too, cause I mean, it's just like, oh gee, I was watching you, and then I said, well, shoot, bro, I know he in the hood. I said, shoot, bro, made it, I can make it. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah, it's a motivator for sure. Now, how you, it's just like you give a square dude $100 million, or you give a dope fiend $100 million, they gonna do something different with their money. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So it's like that with the fame thing. You know, you give a regular dude fame, a hood dude some fame. You know, it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
I just
But I'm gonna tell you something, man. And I be 100% honest when I say this, man. When I first ever got locked up in my life, I had my best friend. And he was never in the streets. I mean, he a man, you know. You get wrong, he shoot that pistol, but he wasn't never in the streets. And I used to always say to myself, man, I should have did like my boy, man.
mm,
I should have just got a job and called it a day, man. I said that, bro, because I don't want to be in here. You know what I'm saying?
oh definitely. Oh yeah,
Nah,
you get the damn show thinking about your other choices when you
yeah.
first get them handcuffs on and you knowing, oh shit, I can't bail out. The charge is I'm finna be sitting for a minute.
Say,
So you
I
really
was,
get to contemplating your fucking choices.
yeah. And look, especially when that judge told me 30 years, that was
Yeah.
he said, that's the first offer. I said, huh? I said, huh? I said, huh? Yeah, man.
Like, are
You
you
know,
kidding?
man, you know, and when people get to talking like, you know, like you was talking a minute, homie, you was talking about how folks be like, you know, you hear dudes raps and you say, oh man, yeah, he's just talking, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But see, you know, I look at it like this, you know, if it's entertainment, you know, but back in the time I grew up was the time right after like we got in, it was like right out like when MC Eiht after him. So it's like, you know, Eight like back in them days, OG, you had to be real. Like if it ain't real, it's not gonna sell, it's not gonna ain't nobody listening.
Exactly.
Period. So, you know, I mean it's a different time now, but you know, I don't knock it. I don't knock it because if you can make some money, you gonna make your money. But I do look at it too, like now in the rap game, it's sad because you catch dudes that be really talented and be real dudes in the street and can make a way for their homies and their family, and they end up getting killed before they even really get on.
Mm.
And that's sad, bro. That's sad, bro.
That's what I was gonna ask you, man, because Memphis is cracking right now.
It's cracking. I ain't gonna lie, it's cracking.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
cracking. They cracking. Yeah, they killing
and I'm
police and
talking
everything.
about,
They cracking.
yeah, I'm talking about in a positive way, because you got a whole bunch of cats that kind of don't picked up that mantle that y'all, set forth for them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh yeah.
you got a lot of stuff. They active down there. Memphis is real active. We was gonna come down there because I've been talking to your manager. We was gonna actually come down there in person, man. But I had a homeboy that got snatched out his car down there, and he was like, "Man, I ain't gonna lie, still, you and they got a lot of stuff going on, man. But I recommend y'all not come, man. It's dangerous down here."
I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We had now watch this. You can Google it. We had more murders in LA last year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, I believe
So
it.
no, we did. So it's like for us to be we a city, but it ain't nowhere near the size of LA. It's not the second largest. For that to be like that, man, bro, it's so but it's ignorant though, bro. It's a lot of ignorance, you know what I'm saying? Like and a lot of dudes down here, man, they just crying out for love, bro. They crying
Mm.
out for love, bro. I'm being 100 with you. They crying out for love. In my day, I had a real grandmama. Nowadays, ain't no grandmamas. Grandmama smoking weed and popping pills with the grandson. Like this was going
Mhm.
on in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you know,
our times was different with
yeah,
situations, man, and like people, when you got situations when you got niggas from the hoods and whatever, there always gonna be times when motherfuckers get a little active, but
for sure,
uh,
for sure.
it seems like with the generation we in now, proving proving your active status
Yeah.
has become way high with some of the places outside of LA, if you ask me. You gonna get me? And like I said, I've always preached that niggas has been hard all around the globe,
Hmm.
places, Memphis, Atlanta, Chicago, we got these places where dudes have always been active. But now that they have the platforms and you know, I can get my music out, and you know, the beefs have been steady with
Mm-hmm.
young and upcoming dudes trying to you know,
Oh yeah.
place their status. And like you said, Memphis is a place where we have seen that niggas have been on high alert active status.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they get down here. I promise you that. They don't. No games to be played. They sticked up out here, man. They sticked
Oh,
up. They gonna do it out here. Like they not gonna talk about it. They gonna do it.
Hey, Pat, let me ask you something. How big is the Crip and Blood influence down there right now?
Oh, bro, it's huge. Oh, it's huge down here, bro. It's huge. It's gangland down here, bro. And they
man.
gon' they one thing about down here, they gonna carry it like where it come from. They ain't gonna make
Mm-hmm.
no hybrid. Hybrid don't rule down here. What rule is where it come from. And man, they active, man. You know, they get all the way down. And you couldn't come here, and somebody couldn't come here and say you not this. I ain't hearing that.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it's
I
very
ain't hearing,
authentic.
I
But
ain't
It's
hearing
I
that.
was just speaking on that the other day. Like when I grew up, nigga, you can't. What do you mean you ain't from nowhere, motherfucker? Where you live at? Oh, then
Mhm.
you affiliated with them over there.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
get it. Like you can't come down here talking about you ain't from nowhere, nigga. You from somewhere, and
Oh
and
yeah, for
that's the
sure.
way we gonna get our status up, nigga. We gonna get you,
Mhm.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, these young dudes down here, man. It's like you said, it ain't about the money. It's about who did you shoot. It's
mm,
about the status.
That
Like
status,
okay,
man, is everything.
yeah,
Like I'm telling you, some niggas in the hood don't make money. It's
no,
not their forte. They motherfucking they claim the fame is, nigga, I whip this pistol out and shoot at your ass and shoot any
mm,
motherfucker.
that's
Like I
it.
used to say back in the days, you know, we used to try to have a code. You get me? Like you don't shoot no mamas, you don't shoot no
Oh,
kids or shit like that. Niggas don't have a code today. Nigga, I'm gonna whip
nah.
this motherfucking thing out, nigga. I'm gonna step on anything that's in front of me. I don't give a fuck.
Remember that in Memphis Society, what old dog say? He said, "I'm killing kids, mamas. I don't care who out
I'm
there."
exactly. That's
mm,
the
mm,
mentality that our
For
young
real.
homies got today. There is no code. I'm gonna try.
Mm-mm.
If I whip it out, it's gonna go at any and everybody. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna get on.
Fast.
Then I'm gonna turn around and make a record about it, and then actually talk about it, because that's the way
Oh
we gonna
man.
do shit.
Oh man, that show how they move too, boy. They put it all on. They let you know and don't care.
Oh no, I don't care. I'm gonna
No, they
get
don't
on this
care.
record. I'm gonna tell you what kind of pistol it was, who did the shooting, how we shot him, and where the nigga fell at. I don't give a fuck.
Look, murder weapon in the video.
Yeah,
That's how they
mm,
and
moving,
then
man.
claim the
Crazy.
fame off of it, because when
Man,
they
it's sad.
come, they gonna come, and when they come, nigga, I'm Billy the Kid, nigga. I'm gonna claim the fame on that, nigga. Yeah, we did it, nigga. Young Tutu in jail right now for spraying the nigga, and we love him.
And I'm gonna tell you something too. What's crazy down here? I'm gonna show you. See down here, you get an OG. He gonna be about 26. So he
mm.
gonna have but he gonna have about 40 shooters. And when he point, all 40 of them sticked up, 30 to 100 rounds in each drum. They all gonna shoot, bro. That's how it's
And
going
they
down
got
here.
switches.
Oh, what? That's
Mm,
that's like look, that's like bubble gum. That's like bubble gum, down there, man. That's like bubble gum. That's like popping some bubble gum. Again, got the switch like you playing. Get out the way. That's like
mm,
get out the way. Yeah, man.
See,
It's
that's crazy.
sad.
You see, like niggas be hoping to get to the 40s and 50s with OG status, and like you said, this nigga's 25, 26 who already claiming OG. This nigga
Yeah.
from the age of 10, 11, nigga, I've been active and been putting in work. So shit, nigga, I got a gang of them on me. So now you're gonna have a young home because you still the mentality is still young. So now guess what the 14 and 15 and the 19-year-olds gonna be doing, nigga? Their mentality is gonna be harder because you
Oh
definitely
yeah.
as a 25, 26-year-old nigga with a gang of shots already on you, your mentality is gonna be, nigga, everybody active.
For real.
You got no
It's
you
wild,
got
bro.
no words of wisdom for a nigga at 25, 26. You get
Nah,
me? I got no
nah,
words of wisdom, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
nah. Not in 2024, you know. You
No,
know.
no, no,
Nah,
no, no way. You got no
nah.
words of wisdom. Nigga 25, 26, and he the nigga that motherfuckers is looking up to. So, nigga, if
That's
I'm
the OG now.
15,
That's the
16,
OG.
nigga, damn.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm finna be just crazy stupid with and no hope or
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Nigga, let me go in the studio, write a rap about somebody who we done blasted on. And now, nigga, I'm looking real good to the homies. Cause if I can
Mm-hmm.
hold a tune, nigga, if I can hold a mic and a strap, nigga, it's over.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
the one thing about it today in the society we in today, these kids don't care about actual money. They care about social currency.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it.
They
Social
care
media
about
currency.
social currency.
That's
Am
it.
I popping in the hood?
Yeah,
Am
yeah.
I feared? Am I respected?
Yes, sir.
They don't care about money. See, you got to remember, we all a certain age on this. Everybody on this screen is a certain age. We always cared about the money, the actual bankroll. If the
Yeah.
pride was having a big, thick bankroll in your pocket.
That
Now
back
they
then.
care about how many views they got, how many likes they got, how many
That's it.
followers they got. They don't give a damn about no money.
Nah, nah, I ain't tripping on no money. And
No,
it's
like
like
I said.
like I heard a young dude tell my partner. He said that what they do now. He said if you 18, they'll murk somebody. Go do 10 flat. Cause down here, I don't know if y'all know this or not. In Tennessee, if you catch an aggravated charge and you get 20, 30, it's 100%.
Mm.
You're doing it all, every bit. I'm talking about you, every bit of it. So, so it's like this. It's like if they get 10, they'll do their 10. They cool with that. But this they say, I'm good with that. I did my 10. I showed them. No, bam, he got murked. I did 10. I'm out. I'm good. They cool with it. They ain't tripping on that at all. But see, you got down here, it's a lot of juvenile, 15, 14, and man, they get right back out. They get
Mm,
right back out.
hell yeah. You go in at 15, 16, they give you 10, shit. You coming out, nigga, with OG status.
Man. Yeah, the juveniles, they tell me, they say, yeah, the status. That's all it is about the status. The juveniles
Mm-hmm.
tell me, they say, so I asked them, I said, so when y'all get out, y'all 15, y'all 18, y'all get out, can y'all go get a gun? They said they still can go get a gun down here. I said, for real? They said they can. They said they cool. They said they let them get a gun still. I said, wow. It's different, man. 'Cause you know, down here, you can be 18, you don't have to have no class or none of that. You just go buy you a pistol. It's good.
Mm-hmm. That's how they get out in the South. You know, out here in California, it's almost overly strict, right? Because you got to go through some stuff to go get a pistol. But then in a
Mm-hmm.
way, because they got a cooling down period. I'm a dude that collect guns, right? So it's a cooling down period. Like if I go buy a carbine today, I got to wait 30 days before I go buy another pistol.
Oh, yeah,
And
see,
they got a 2-week cooling down period.
yeah, they don't do that here. You can walk in there buy 3 carbines, and then next week go buy 3 more.
Mm.
I don't,
Ain't
I,
that? And
yeah, I mean,
I'm all about that Second Amendment, man, because I think it's important, you know.
oh, it is,
But
it is.
you know, I think it's very important, man. And I think you know what, man, what I'm starting to see, man, I think a lot of this stuff is done on purpose, man. It's done purposely. I think it's done purposely because if you notice, our communities are the ones that are impacted the most by gun violence.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. That's for sure, for sure.
Because I know it was at one time, you know, just in talking to some of the older homies from Compton, you know, some of the older, you know, some of the real OGs, they was telling me, man, it was a time that they would have trains on the train track with just carts full of weapons in them.
Yeah, that's what they do down here. They always robbing a train down here. Always.
Mm.
Oh, that's always down here with the military trains. They be
Yeah,
knocking them off. Yeah.
I
Now
mean,
just think
shit.
about that.
In
Think
my
about
day,
that.
in my days, though, it wasn't hard to get a pistol, whether it was legal or illegal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, you know, I've, I've known we've had several pistols. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was shit. I mean, uh, you didn't have a pistol. You was riding around in the city. You was probably dumb as fuck. Um, I think I think the mentality we had was, fuck it. I'd rather get caught with it than
Protection.
without it. You
Yeah,
get me?
protection. Yeah.
Because I know in my, days of roaming, shit, I carried a pistol all the fucking time. And I
Yeah.
didn't give a fuck if I had a case or two.
Yeah.
I'm still carrying a fucking pistol
Yeah.
because when you in the settings and the motherfucking vicinity of activity and every motherfucking gang in the city is active
Mm-hmm.
and you already got a 50% chance of not making it because half the city is Crips and half the city is Bloods. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Then you
Mm-hmm.
knocking down another 25% because half of the Crips might be your
Be in
enemies.
tour with each
You
other.
get
Yeah.
me? So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
shit, you not
Mm-hmm.
carrying a fucking pistol, then you basically asking to get hit or jacked or whatever. So we had the mentality of like, fuck that. If
Mm-hmm.
police pull me over, I got a strap under the seat. Oh well, I'm going to jail tonight. It was just that. You get because it was too active. And like I said, them odds is not very good when you gang banging and shit. You got a
Mm-hmm.
25 to maybe 20, maybe 10 to 25% chance of making it through the day.
Man, that's sad, but that's sad business right there, bro. That's sad
And it
business.
You
happened
get
so
me? Your
fast.
your living rate when you living in the city of activity, you got maybe a 10 to 20% chance,
That's real.
25% chance of making it through the day. You
That's
got to
real.
get you something. You got to go get something to eat. Some niggas want to go shopping. Some niggas,
Mm-hmm.
you got to go to the gas station.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers got to go, and in our days, there wasn't this fucking
Uber.
relaxation of having the internet to where I could just go on the phone and pay all my bills and do
Yeah.
all this shit.
You gotta go
Or,
stand in that line.
now
Yeah.
I could pick and choose what gas station I can go stop at or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Shit, living in the land, nigga, there is none. You got to go pay your
Mm-hmm.
bills. You got to go to the liquor store. You got to go get your smoke or your gear. You want to go pull up somewhere at the burger stand to eat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
your chance of living each day is maybe 10 to 25%. You get me? So
And I'm gonna tell you,
right
it
there,
happened so fast. It happened
man.
fast. I was just at the homies barbecue spot. I didn't tell you, Eiht, but before we went to Atlanta, I was at the homies barbecue spot. And it happened just that quick. I heard some kids across the street. You know, I got the park across the street from where they be at.
Hmm.
And I heard somebody say, "What's happening now, cuz?" And he
Mm-hmm.
did.
Mm.
That tripped my wife out, but I just got my barbecue. You know, I had my pistol with me. I got my barbecue and just bopped back to the truck. You know, everybody kind of paused when it happened, but it wasn't it used to be pow, pow. That shit was brah.
Oh yeah, that's that
And
old
next thing
thing.
you know, dude is laying over there, his arm, you can see the dude's arm over here. The dude's hand is in the street. My wife, that really bothered her because she was in the car and saw the whole thing and she crying
Mm.
and stuff. And she asked me, she said, "How is this just so regular to you? Why, like, this don't bother you?" And I said, "Man, that's just it go on like that.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh, it
happens
don't.
so quick. You can really
Mm-hmm.
lose your life, man. And the thing is, with these guns that they making today with these switches, these kids don't know how to shoot in the first place. They don't
Not at
have
all.
no control over these weapons, man. So it's
Mm-mm.
everybody oftentimes getting hit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And these little dudes is not giving a damn.
Sad, bro. It's sad.
Now the code is different. Like I said, like you said, today the code is different because the code is recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, the code is clicks and likes,
Yep.
and and who can see more popular as far as the age of social media goes. Uh, a lot of youngsters, who don't have, because like I said, as a kid, I once had dreams of being shit different. You get me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I didn't grow up dreaming I wanted to be Scarface or nobody like that. But
Yeah.
as as your influences turn because of where you grow up from, you start having the different road to take. Now,
Mm-hmm.
we still had dreams of becoming something normal, thus
For
we
sure.
got into the rap game. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, the youngsters don't have no, I don't think, a lot of them who grow up in the situations like we grew up in. I don't think they have a lot of dreams or aspirations. And
Nah.
when the popularity is to be, you know, a hard nigga from the block, your aspirations and dreams turn to different shit. If I could be known as the nigga who always, getting into it, or I'm the rough rider nigga, or I'm the nigga that's
Mm-hmm.
always blasting on a nigga, that gives you
Mm-hmm.
a different kind of acceptance and around the neighborhood. You feel me? You get
Mm-hmm.
me? Who who
Mm-hmm.
who don't want to be, good with the nigga who's known for pulling and drawing and busting on niggas and jacking niggas and whatever. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So your popularity rises as a youngster with that type of shit on you.
That's real. That's super real. Yeah, they no, that's what they going for. It's like you said, like it's no aspiration, it's no dreams, it's no wanting to have nothing. It's just even bro, it even be like that, like when they approach the rap game. They don't look at no work in the game. They just say, I'm gonna make a song blow up and get all the money.
Yeah,
Be in the studio smoking all day and just get money. I
yeah.
mean,
Then my records are basically about my aggression in the hood and who I
that's
want
it.
to get at and who
That's
I
it.
want to dump on and who I want to
That's
kill and
that's
nigga, if
it.
any of you niggas from this hood or if any of you niggas from
Mm-hmm.
this street, we got beef with you niggas and we go, it's a lot of that going on now. And like I said, not to say that niggas didn't have a beefs or disses in rap. I mean, because we seeing that go on right now, but it's a different aspect when it's neighborhood and orientated. You get me? And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that is in some of the youngster shit. You get me? A lot of them is just want to stand up for their neighborhoods, show you where they from, and nigga, we'll kill anything moving if you from over there. Shit. And that's what we gonna rap about. We ain't
Bro,
gonna
that's so
rap about
crazy, bro.
we ain't gonna rap about the oppression or niggas over here in poverty and we just trying to make some money to get out and I
Mm-hmm.
need to do this or whatever. Nigga, we gonna rap about, nigga, we the hardest niggas, nigga, and we'll light you up,
Mm-hmm.
nigga. Watch these switches come through and nigga,
Yeah.
we this and we that. And if you from over there, nigga, you might get smoked tonight. And then we gonna name a couple of your homies that got killed. That's how we gonna do it today.
Yeah, that's dangerous though, but I
Hey,
guess when
Pat,
you ain't
now,
thinking about nothing but what you thinking about, you know what I'm saying? It bees that way, you know what I'm saying? That you ain't thinking about nothing but what you thinking about. But it's sad though, man. But a lot of dudes, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of dudes that you see with the tats on their face, and a lot of dudes that be in it for real and deep, deep in it, man, they just looking for love, bro, and they never got none. They never
Right,
had no chance to have no love, and they looking at it like, cause see, a man want to be appreciated in the sense of a man's way. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm a kid and I never had a daddy, my daddy he an ex gang member and he locked up, and then my mama she smoking weed with my OG and slick having sex with her. I mean, you think in your mind this is life. You know what I'm saying? So you never experience, especially not. I go even deeper with it. When mama boyfriend the slick touched you or something when you were 6, you know what I'm saying? And mama didn't do.
mhm. You cut off, Pat.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking girls, we talking dudes. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
yeah,
I hear
yeah.
you now.
Yeah, we ain't talking girls, we talking dudes. You know what I'm saying? And this what you be seeing when you be, seeing these little guys out here. And a lot of times, man, it's them crying out like, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's them crying out saying, look, man, I'm a man. So they think they see men that they look up to doing it like, 25, 20, they moving like that. So they think that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like the acceptance of, hey, man, I got somebody, man, out here that's messing with me for real, like calling me a brother, man. And, especially, you got a lot of dudes that grow up in the house with number women. And man, when they get out here, they that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? And it's no guidance. It's nobody showing them, hey, bro, you ain't got to kill nobody, bro. You need to do this, you need to do that. He don't know that. You know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing about that. Like and I'm pretty sure, like you said, you had dreams, aspirations. Man, me as well. When you look at folks, you be like, these young dudes, man, they not all crazy. Like everybody like, young, they crazy. Yeah, they do crazy stuff. Man, I done talk to them. They're not slow. They're not dumb. A lot of them be smart. But I'm going to give you a good scenario. I'm finna show you something. When I was a kid, I was smart. I had a mama. I had a dad. I was smart. A lot of my people around me, my dudes around me, and my homeboys, they was real slow. Their mamas was on crack and all that. So I used to dummy myself down to be cool with them. In a sense of this, they wanted to be cool with me regardless. But I used to dummy myself down because it was like, I knew they didn't understand. You didn't want to get seem like you was too smart. Because if you too smart, it's like you don't fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no. You the oddball. You the oddball if you the smart nigga.
I used to dummy myself down on their level so that they could understand and accept me at the same time. This real business. I did that. But I mean,
and that's crazy to say because I think like you said, my mom's wasn't a dope fiend. She worked every day. My father worked in a General Motors plant for fucking 30 years. I chose to sell dope and gangbang. You get me? Because I wanted to be accepted amongst my peers on the block I was living on. You get me?
I had to cut you off 1 second.
Okay, go ahead.
It wasn't peer pressure that made you do that. You wasn't pushed in it. This is what you chose. You just said it. You said, I chose. And that's what a lot of people don't get. They be thinking, oh man, that happens, but that's rare. They don't, you don't even want nobody around you that you pushing into nothing really, especially back in our day. You gotta be for this. Like you gotta be with this. You can't be
definitely.
You can't be like what's that boys in the hood Doe, let me out.
Right.
No, you never got in the car. No. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Like he know damn well he shouldn't have been in the car in the first place. But
you knew that first place.
Like you said, he wanted to dumb himself down for a minute and be like, well, fuck that. Yeah, man, give me a strap and we finna go ride on these niggas. And then the nigga sitting there and he get to contemplating because first of all, I was raised by good parents. I was shown the right way. Both moms and pops worked. Okay, we wasn't fortunate enough to live in the better side of town. Because basically that's what a lot of black people had to go through, moving from where, moving from the South and trying to go or relocate or whatever. You still had to live like middle class for some, you get me? And our middle class was moving to place like Compton because you wasn't living in the fucking projects or some shit like that. But still, like you said, mama worked. Work, but you going to school or your block is infested with, the homies. Those are your friends. And like you said, they're probably not as fortunate as you are. You get me? I got a bike for Christmas. I got toys. Some of my friends didn't get that as kids. But we still hung out every day, you get me? And those are the friends who, turn to the wicked, evil side. And like you said, Do you know, man, it's wrong to jack a nigga or stick a nigga up, or it's wrong to do that, but you still like, shit, these the niggas I'm with. This is where I'm from, so fuck it. I'm gonna be from the hood. I'm not
Yeah,
finna go be no fucking positive ass, role model ass
uh,
motherfucker. Nigga, I'm finna
nah,
get me a sack, a strap, and I'm finna hit the end of the block with the rest of the homies. You get me?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
because it's
yeah,
your creed, it's your friend.
there is again, you know, those, like you said, that's the choice that we make. Just like you, Steele, you came out here, you know, to play football. And niggas was like, nigga, you don't be from the hood, nigga. Fuck it, you serving with us, you walking around with us, you got a heat with us. So why not just be from the hood? But you made the choice to go, nah, I'm not gonna do that shit. Y'all still cool with me. Y'all the homies and shit, but I'm gonna make the choice because, you know, you was fortunate that when you came from Cleveland, you didn't have to deal with the young pressures of niggas pressuring you, or you feeling like you had to do that type of shit. You was already set. You was already set. You get me?
I was
Y'all
already set in stone because I came out here at 17, and I think at 17, I believe if I'd have moved out here at 12 or 11 or something like that, it probably would have been different. But all I saw, man, when I came out here, I saw the repercussions of certain stuff because at the time I came out here, it was really active. It was a lot different than it is now. People wasn't playing. It was repercussions. If you put your hands on somebody, it was a repercussion. If you stood on somebody's block that wasn't yours and you was taking some money out their pocket, they was gonna come and air it out. So it was certain repercussions. And I said, man, I'm not really trying to fool with this. And I wanted to say the biggest thing I see with these dudes, especially the dudes that I guess that you would call the gunners, a lot of those guys suffer from unresolved trauma.
Mm,
Like Pat mentioned earlier, they might have had a stepdaddy that was touching on them. They might have
mm,
got beat on because a lot of them things, and I'm finding this, and I
yeah.
didn't find this until I got much older. A lot of them things that we call whoopings was abuse.
Abuse. Yeah, yeah. Arms
People get
swole all
mad.
up, back swole all up.
yeah,
Mhm.
I got,
Breaks.
I got me a couple of whoopings, nigga. It wasn't nothing to play with. If you did some fucked up shit, you was getting whooped on. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Mom
going into
go grab one of them switches off the tree, nigga. Oh, you definitely going to school the next day with a couple of welts on your arms and on your legs. But
see,
but did nobody question me in school and been like, hey, what happened at home? Shit.
Yeah, nobody
Nigga tell
question
a motherfucker in a minute, I got to whoop it. They be
it. I
like,
got
oh, well, shit. Oh, okay then.
man, but
uh,
just don't keep it at the switches, keep it at the shoes, at the extension cords, at the broom
Nigga,
handle. Because I'm
moms and them wasn't, moms and aunties and them from my generation, they wasn't playing with your ass. You catch a
uh,
whooping in a minute. And for so I
mm,
don't know what the fuck for. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you didn't do your homework at school. Nigga, I don't know. Your room wasn't clean. You tried to talk back or something. You got your ass whooped. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you gonna stay in line, nigga. You ain't finna be one of these crazy ass, you know. But like I said, you know, you grow up and then you start getting a little courage, and then them whoopings don't really mean shit no more. So but yeah, we was disciplined with whoopings. Like you said, some of that shit might have been child abuse, but it
yeah,
mm,
wasn't.
more
It wasn't frowned upon back then because
but
no.
that
that's
was the way our people
raised
did.
on.
That was the way our people disciplined us when we did some foul shit.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
know what though, a lot of us, man, have roots in the South, right? Because all my family on my dad's side is from Memphis. They from Orange Mine, and they made their way up to Ohio, and I think that's how they got raised by their parents. Because my stepdaddy was from Mississippi. My stepdaddy was from Tupelo, Mississippi, and his way that he showed you he loved you was by making sure your ass had something to eat and was by making sure you had clothes on your back. But it wasn't no talking back. If you talk back, you was gonna feel his wrath. Even as far as him going to go pull that little deuce out on your ass when you got a little bit bigger and thought you had some nuts, he'd pull that steel on your ass and say, hey, listen, you go respect me in my household. So that was his main thing, respect. And like Pat, I think you're doing some good stuff, man, down there with the community. But I want to talk to you a little bit about this rap stuff, man. We are the Gangster Rap Chronicles, man. And one of the biggest debates I always have with people is, because your style is real original. Who was your influence, man? Who was your influence?
Man, really, to be honest with you, who I used to listen to was like NWA, Scarface, Too Short, MC Eiht, like that, and you know what I'm saying, and I really listened to like Ghetto Boys and Willie D. But as far as the style, you know, like I came up out of Memphis right after 8-Ball MJG, so I used to listen to 8-Ball and them, like, and I used to be like, hey, Ball them, they super hard, you know. And my brother Juicy J, my brother, he used to always like tell me like, man, you got to come with like a different style. So I just sat back and I just would just come up with stuff. I would just, cause like I grew up around dudes who was like always talking slick, you know what I'm saying, like you know, like pimps and, you know, little slick dudes that was around pimps, and they used to be like, you know, pimp player, baby layer, you know what I'm saying, or you know, stuff like that. So I would take what I heard and I would just say, oh, and I make it a style. Like I say, like I hear something and I make it a style. And then I really got so good at it that, man, I used to listen to a lot of Tupac. Like when Tupac had them underground tapes, some underground CDs, and I used to go to LA, and when they was only like mainly sold in LA, because they wasn't in Memphis or they wasn't in other places where I used to go. So when I used to be in LA, I used to always find a person on the street corner selling them CDs, and I used to buy I used to give me them, give me all the volumes you got, give me all of them. And I used to take that and I used to listen to them styles, and I used to flip them around. So it's just like, man, I just came up with that style. And when I first did that little Patar style, I had it was on this song called Wannabes with 3 6 Mafia. And I did it on Getty Green. And then it was this song called Wannabes that they had out. And when they Wannabes came in, I said the hook, I had made the hook up, and then I rapped, I think I rapped last on there, and I came with that BR, hey, you're just like me, and I kept coming with that. And then like people was like really liking it. When we was like at the shows, you could see the people would turn up when that style would come in. And so when I did it, I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna go on and roll with that. So I said, I'm gonna make that like I'm gonna put that in, like, I don't even want to put in everything, but I said, I'm gonna burn it up. But I said, and that's really probably the reason why, one of the reasons why it's still standing today, because I ain't burn it up. Like I ain't put it in everything. So then I had to start coming with all different kinds of styles, like all different kinds. Then one thing about like down south, like we used to hear like down south at that time, our songs, we had to flow. Like you had to flow on the song. You had to stay with the beat and flow. So I used to have to like I used to come in, come out, come in, come out. Like we had to do that. Whereas like East Coast, they beats was like all like hopping, skipping, like see to us that was easy. To us that's easy. That's too easy. So we had to make a flow with it. So like our stuff would be see, everybody used to be like, but then I said see, that's it. And see, like when we do it, once we catch the flow, like it ain't hard. You just gotta hear the beat. Once you hear the beat, you just jump in. We jump right into it and just get the flowing with it, and then get to coming in. And like, you know, part of them, they make the beats like slow up, change up, then we'll slow the rap, change the rap around, flip it. You know what I'm saying? And still be talking about what we talking about. I don't know, man. It's just a way we caught on to it. But that's how like when I did it, I had said I'm about to come with like different styles, because that's what my brother he gave me that. So I was just like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to come different, because that's the only way you're gonna stand out, if you're different, you know. And it's yeah, you got to be different. Like if you like, I ain't saying it's like you know, by MC Eiht, but like when I first heard MC Eiht was totally different. That's what made me like him so much, because I was just like, man, who is this dude rapping? Man, he rap real slow and his voice deep. He talking some good. Wait, what was this dude? And he just, you know what I'm saying? He just, to me, he stood out. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, you stand out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Got to do something distinctive and not just be along with everybody else's shit. Because, you know, rap at one time, everybody was trying to, you know, and they still do it today. Motherfuckers will jump on one shit and then everybody want to do it. You get me? Because they see it as the dollar sign shit. You get me? Oh, well, he made it with it, so let me get, yeah, exactly.
The wave. But no.
Come with something that's your own, and you know, people know it's you. As soon as you put a record on, motherfuckers go, "Oh yeah, man, I know who that is. That's my shit." So that's where you know, you kind of win that, you know, in this hip hop game, when you can be yourself. You feel me? And not have to be what everybody else is doing.
And Pat, I'm yeah, for real, and I'm really into lyricism. You've been killing them features, dog. Elvis Presley Boulevard. I was just telling the homie Glasses Malone that we was talking. I said, man, you know, Project Pat been getting on these records lately and really been gassing.
Hey man, well, one thing about it, man, you can't let nobody outdo you now. You got to go hard. You got to be a werewolf out here now. You
competition always good, man. Shit.
So is you can't, like, I can't come behind no MC Eiht verse on a little something. I gotta pull the whole 50 round, 100 round drum out, man. I got to go, bro. I can't. I need a flamethrower. I can't a missile. I can't. Because if you don't.
And to me, when you don't, like you said, when you don't burn yourself out, or when you don't burn your shit out, you able to do that on a lot of shit. You get me? You could pull some shit up out, like niggas be like, damn, where the fuck that shit come from? That nigga was gassing on some shit. I think that's when you don't make yourself accessible to everybody. You feel me? Because you know, you get a lot of motherfuckers hit you up that want your style and want your shit on they records, and sometimes you got to pass on a lot of shit. But that's why I tell Steele, you know, you make yourself not accessible to everybody. That's when a lot of motherfuckers want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
You ever had one of those moments, Pat, to where you just gassed on somebody so bad on their record that they wound up not putting it out?
Oh man, I ain't BSing. It's like that right now going on. It's right now going on. Like, it's somebody. I mean, I told my cousin, I said, man, bro, ain't gonna put. He probably ain't gonna. I said, if he put it out, he gonna have to go back and change his verse. I burnt him, and it's the crazy part. I don't even think I heard his verse. See, I'm gonna tell you something about me, man. Like, rap too easy, bro. Like, I don't even look at it like that. I just go in. Like, I just go. That my whole thing is just go in. Like, don't even think. I don't want to hear you what you did. I don't care. Send me the beat. Let me go first. I help you start off. I don't care. Cause see, to me, it's too easy. It's too easy to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I mean, man, like I'm gonna show you something. You write about making yourself accessible. Cause you was on that one that Kendrick Lamar, that jump when he had dropped. And when I seen MC Eiht was on there, I said, oh, he got Eiht on here. See, cause I hadn't heard Eiht in a minute. I said, oh, he got Eiht on here. So I was listening. I said, oh man, you hit that jump. You went in on that jump, but you came just like you come. And I was like, oh. Yeah, but now that's real though, bro. Like in the game, like you can't burn yourself up, and you can't. I mean, you know, with money on the table, you gotta get the money. You know, you know what I'm saying. But you definitely don't want to burn yourself up, like you know what I'm saying. Like I know people do that, and when you do that, you don't have a long run. Your run ain't gonna be that long, cause it's gonna be like, man, dude got 40 joints. Like I just listen to my old joints. Like I already heard, like, you know, yeah, you don't want to burn yourself out. But bro,
I tell you, become repetitious.
I tell y'all this right here though, bro. Like I count it as a real blessing. People ask me, say, man, how y'all? Because people be sampling our stuff, redoing our stuff, the styles, all that, bro. I never seen that coming in 100 million years. I never seen that coming. And my whole thing, bro, I never saw it, bro. I just was like, I just did what I did. You know what I'm saying? I spoke on what I spoke on. I spoke about what I knew. And I just said, man, you know, and you know, people say, how long y'all think y'all just gonna go out? We just gonna ride it till the gas ride out. And then, you know, when the gas ride out, then that's that on that, you know. But bro, it was just wild because I was just in Chicago. I was just in Lansing, Michigan. I was just in Hampton, Virginia, and I was just in DC, Hampton, Virginia, DC last weekend, and man, it was sold out. Every last one was sold out. It really baffles me, man. I be saying, man, it's got to be a blessing from the Lord, because I said, bro, because I was doing these same, and I'm talking about the money done shot all the way up. Like, it's like now, it's like people want to hear like the older stuff, and I'm like, hey man, look, I just take it as it comes. If y'all, if what you want, cool. You know what I'm saying?
And you got so many records. I'm gonna tell you, Cheese and Dope is my shit.
Oh, you mess with that?
I've messed with Cheese and Dope. I've messed with a whole bunch of stuff because I'm in the styles. I don't like people, like, if I hear somebody and they fake trying to sound like MC Eiht or fake trying to do the Project style and it's whack, I can't mess with it.
I can't do that. Yeah, I did. Bro, I'm gonna keep 100. I definitely could. I like to hear, not even just that, like say you from Cleveland, right? But then you rapping, say you rapping with Eiht. Then you rapping and you get the, no, I'm talking about you, but you grew up and raised in Cleveland. Say you've been in LA maybe 2 years. And now you rapping about LA. Like, like, you can't do that here. Like, you can't come to Memphis and you be from Cleveland and then you rap. It wouldn't even sound like a person to do that. Why would you do that? Like, I want to hear about Cleveland. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want to hear
culture.
I want to hear the Cleveland swag. You know what I'm saying? I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you rapping a song where you talking about you came down there and you know this what you saw and this what was moving. All right, well, I could accept that. But don't let me hear everything you talking about is now all of a sudden you Compton this, and I'm like, I thought dude was from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying?
Real. And I've been out here, and they to tell you, I've been out here since 1988, bro. I still tell people I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I live in California, and I love California. This is my home. Got a lot of friends out here, got a lot of family out here, but I am from Cleveland. My roots are from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm a Midwest cat. You feel what I'm saying? And I think we have to we got to stay true to ourselves in this culture, bro.
You got to.
You can appreciate somebody's stuff, because I dig Memphis. I love Memphis sound. I think Memphis got a very unique sound, just like when I first heard MC Eiht, it was different. That's what drew me to him, because everybody else was rapping on dum 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 dum, and he came with the slow, innocent beats. They sounded like somebody was about to get murdered. Like we driving around the neighborhood and looking for somebody.
I promise, man, it man was serious.
Yeah, for real, man. Well, man, I know you got a lot of stuff going on, man. And I appreciate you coming on the show, man, because I've been trying to make this happen for a minute. Before we go, man, what's your favorite project you don't ever done? Like, what's your coldest project?
As far as the song, I'm gonna have to say Chicken Head. That's the one that sold the most. You know, I'm a numbers man. I don't.
Cheese made the most cheese, huh?
Yeah, I got to go with that. I mean, I got to go with that because that's what sold the most. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it was, you know, something else, you know, I'd say something else, but nah.
That was a gold record.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, I'm gonna tell you something. It was, like I said, it was different. It was different. And when I had did it, I didn't even know it was gonna go. See, this how. I mean, and you know, MC, homie, you know, like when you doing something, you'll be like, hey, it's hard, but you don't like. I don't know, like if it's gonna go or not. I got people around me saying, man, this. I said, well, shoot, put it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, put it out.
You just doing what you do. You get me? You don't know, like, you don't distinguish a hit from one song to the other. Nigga, this is just what I do. If y'all as the fans and people on the outside is like, oh, that's it right there, you gonna be like, you know, that's it. Like, you know, you was getting a lot of motherfucking, you know, with the social media, you was getting a lot of hits for the fucking on TikTok with your song and shit. Everybody was fucking. I'm looking up. I'm like, man, they banging my nigga Pat song and shit. It's probably some shit
Yeah.
that they didn't even fuck with when it dropped. Like a niggas who really fuck with your music. So yeah, it's crazy how people resort back to the good old shit. You get me? But that's
Nah,
just
but for
because
real though.
niggas make good music. So you can't deny it. Shit.
Yeah, that's really what it is. I mean, like, and then like we was talking about the social media stuff, like in a sense it's good because it's like, bro, like on some real business, somebody could listen to your first album you ever made right now on TikTok, YouTube, and then all of a sudden they do a little dance to something and you gone viral, and all of a sudden you getting calls and everything. Like you getting calls like, hey, then people sampling your music. Hey, man, we wanna book you here. You like, hey, this is crazy. But I mean, this is the world we living in, man.
Definitely.
How often are you on the road,
It's a
Pat?
good thing, it's a bad thing, huh?
How often you go on the road?
Man, I be on the road all the time. I got, bro, but see, I do a lot of like speaking in the prison now. So like like before I was like shows, like bro, I be booked up, bro. Like I be booked up like a fool. Like I recently just really slowed down. Just I'm talking when I say recently, we talking about just last week. Like I was booked up last week, week before that, like you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just recently slowed up because I got so many the bookings are going into the prisons and juveniles. Like I gotta go like I be in Indiana, I gotta go to Indianapolis, I gotta go to Indianapolis, I gotta go to what is it, Mississippi, I gotta go to out here in Texas, I gotta go to Texas, I gotta go to Knoxville. It's a place outside Knoxville, it's a juvenile outside Knoxville. I got like 11 spots I gotta go to this month already. You know what I'm saying? So like I be on the road a lot. As far as
Man,
like, with the other stuff.
you stay busy, man. You stay cracking and doing something, man. I want to just one more question, man.
It's good.
I'm gonna tell you one thing that the people ain't never seen before, heard before, man. I would really, man, love to see you and Eiht do a record, dog. I think that'd be the coolest shit ever.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. My wife one of the biggest MC Eiht fans ever. She one of the biggest MC Eiht fans ever. Oh, bro, I love to. I
Oh yeah,
love
we
to.
gonna definitely make something happen. Shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I don't like
shit.
giving Eiht too much props because he'll mess around and cuss me out or won't come back on the show. Because Eiht is really at his core the common man. He don't like being looked at in no type of light. He just a regular dude. He say, man, just treat me like you treat anybody else. Treat me like a regular dude.
Yeah, I
Oh yeah,
feel it.
that's all you can get. Can't
Yeah.
ask for no more shit. You feel me? Just the respect and the common man shit. And I think that go a lot of that go a long way with people when you don't have that that conceited mind state or attitude or oh nigga I did this or nigga I acted in this or nigga I made this. Or I'm like nigga I did what I did because that's what I was supposed to do. Now on the outside of that, I put my pants on just like you, nigga, and go to the gym, hit the weights just like you, and wake up and just regular. So, that's what it is. That's all you can ask for, at the end of the day.
Yeah, then sometimes, man, like you want to be like that's the only thing. That's the only thing with this stuff that came with it, that fame stuff. I
Yeah,
wasn't really into all that. I just be like, man, I like this here, man.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you be on, especially like when you don't know a person and you don't be knowing what they own and you be, I had to get out of that paranoid fear stuff. I had to get out of that, thank God. But it's like, you don't want to, you ain't tripping on taking no picture. I mean, that's nothing. But I mean, it just like, you ain't, when you ain't used to something like that, it make you be like, man, what you on? Like, like I give you a scenario, like, and when I say this, I'm not trying to glorify me, because if I would have did this, man, that'd have been the dumbest thing I did in my life. So when I first got on, I was out here on the north side in the city, and I was at this, I was leaving out of a grocery store. And so I'm walking because I used to, go here, but I'm really going here because I know who I am, and I know I'm finna run into me some nice looking young ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I'm pushing the cart, it's a little dude in front of me, and he walking real slow, and he looking like he trying to slow up, like he gonna turn around and pull a scrap out. Well, I got a 9 in my back pocket, so I take the 9 out, safety off. The man turns around. I'm pulling the gun up. I'm finna pop this dude. And he say, man, I want to get an autograph. I said, and like, if anybody know about shooting a gun, we ain't gonna incriminate ourselves, but
Right.
it's a certain kind of fear, adrenaline, like I'm really gonna have to do this. Cause I'm thinking this is what this dude is on. I mean, cause those people in Memphis, we don't get close around you. We don't do that. That's not like I'm not gonna walk up somewhere and they talking about COVID and all that. Man, we don't play them type of games because when somebody get up on you, they can put something up on you. They can pull a scrap out, anything. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody stick you with anything. Like, no, bro, you ain't finna get up on me. We won't play that. So when I seen dude was slowing up, I said, what's wrong with this fool? And so then I just grabbed the stuff out the thing, or I don't know if I was still pushing the bags, and I can't really remember, but I know I had reached for the 9. And man, I took the safety off and I pulled it up, and it's like I'm really finna have to shoot this dude. Like this dude is crazy because you meet people are crazy out here.
Man out there about the guns right down in the grocery store.
Man, I'm finna burn dude right there in the lot, and then it's like I told dude, I said, bro, you tripping, bro. He was like, what, man? I just want to get out. I said, but see, he was looking, how somebody, okay, say you walk out of somewhere and a dude looking suspicious. Come on, bro, you gonna think, what is this fool on? Because see, you gotta understand, I'm not registering the Project Pat stuff all the way yet. I'm still thinking I'm like a regular dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
in the trenches, nigga. So shit. I don't know this dude. This could be the opposition. It could be anything.
It could be anything. He could have, man, you stood on my cousin some years ago. I'm gonna shoot you. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paranoid, and at that time I'm super paranoid. So man, I'm like, man, I'm tripping. This is the crazy part. I'm on parole. You know what I'm saying? I ain't supposed to have no gun. I don't supposed to, I'm all the way to the negative. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking, bro. I'm not, and like it's really messed up, man. Cause and just like Eiht said, man, we used to say this in Memphis, back in my day, you say I'm a man for anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, like, yeah, I have my homies and stuff, my cousin, them, they'll be around me, but I do what I want to do. I'm a man for anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that ain't the way though, you know what I'm saying? And you live and by the grace of God and you learn. So I lived and I learned, and I like, man, you know what? Man, listen, man. I advise everybody, man, sometimes, man, you be in a situation, especially in the hood, you could just jump in the car. You young dudes, you just jump in the car, and when the young dudes jump in the car and they homeboy got beef, they're not gonna tell them that they get to shoot on the car. They even told you the gun. I mean, your life, and you just gonna shoot. You get, a messed up situation. But some things you can't avoid. You know what I'm saying? But if you can avoid, by all means. If you see something already that may happen, or you think something that negative, like, you say, man, something told me don't get in the car with brother now because I knew, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it, man, because what that be, bro, that be God warning you. That really be God talking to you through your conscience, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a quick scenario, how sometimes when you be like, back in your days, you ever did something wrong, you be like, man, I already know it's going to be bad, but you'll carry out the act anyway. Like, if you know it's gonna be bad, pump the brakes on it and think, stop, say, oh, wait a minute. I probably need to step away from this because it don't make you lesser of a man. You know what I'm saying? I always tell dudes, we call, gangs down here in Memphis, we call them mobs. I don't know, y'all may have said the same thing. We call them mobs. I said, man, if you in the mob, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you in the mob, but just because you choose not to shoot that gun, or you choose not to jump in the car with this, or it's your choice. I mean, you still that same person if you square up and get you a job and live you a life free and not in prison, get you an Instagram model and get you some kids and a car, that don't mean, yeah, you might have squared up a little bit far as like you ain't as active, but it don't mean you won't get active. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you a man still, like you still that same person, you know what I'm saying? And I tell dudes, that, especially young dudes, that's like, you know, when you 14, 15, then when you turn 16, 17, you think different. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, a lot of young dudes, man, I be telling them that, like, bro, you start thinking about real life when you turn 17, 18. Everybody do. I don't care who you is, I don't care what you doing. You could be a fool out here, and you got some fools out here, but majority, you're going to be thinking like, I'm 17, 18, man, what I'm going to do? I'm finna be 20. I'm finna be 21. Like, you know what I'm saying? You start thinking different, bro. And when you do that, what that is you maturing. So you need to just say to yourself for a second, hey, look, hold up, man. Do I want to be 18 facing 50 years of life sentence on death row? Or do I want to be out here free, you know what I'm saying, having me some fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got to make a choice. You got to stop for a minute and think. Because my thing is this right here. At the end of the day, man, you still who you is. Whatever choice you make in life, if you make a bad choice or you make a good choice, you still that same dude when he was 14, 15 was shooting that gun, and you still a man and you still handle your business. Now you have the choice of how you handle your business or how far you gonna take the business. You see what I'm saying? It's in your hands. You don't have to jump out in that porch and like you said, what dude say, what up, cup brack? Come on, man, you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody owes you some money, if you feel like you've been disrespected, man, take a breather for a minute and think about it. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, like, is it worth your future? You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of dudes, man, they don't, I made a bad decision one time. I went and robbed this place of business. If I could take it back, I would, because when I got the time, I ended up getting 9 years. I can't get that time back. You know what I'm saying? That time gone. But see, it's like in the hell and the bro, I'm 20, 21. I got gray hair in my head like I'm 90 years old. Worried about 30 years these folks trying to give me. I'm trying to get them to come down. And it ain't about the prison, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. It's about the time. It's about, you a man, you can go in there, you can do it and come out. You know, you ain't nobody going, you straight, you gotta handle your business, you get in there, handle your business. But that ain't the part I'm talking about. I'm talking about being in there, man, and you got to go to bed at 9 and 8, locked down for 30 days. Man, one time I was in Beaumont, Texas, man, we was locked down for so long, man. I'm talking about, man, they was bringing them bologna sandwiches. And them bologna sandwiches, people was throwing them in the garbage. Man, bologna, and they ain't let, the inmates run to jail. They ain't let nobody have to clean up or nothing. It's stinking in there, man, flies. And I'm talking about, bro, like, ain't no visits. You on lockdown. I'm talking about, bro, I saw American me when I was younger. I never experienced that because I'm from Tennessee. So that's like a California thing. Bro, I get to Beaumont, Texas. Oh yeah. Oh, it's going down like that. I got the books and everything wrapped around me like a bulletproof vest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lock in the sock, the ice picks in the window, all that. Like, it's real. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, now don't get it twisted. It's gangsters a fool in our city jail. But I never experienced that with other race of people because Memphis at the time when I grew up was mainly African American. But now, it's Latino, it's more Latinos now down here. But when I was in Beaumont, Texas, that's all it was. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, I had never experienced that before. But I'm talking about every day. See, I tell the truth. I don't have to fake nothing because I lived it. Bro, I'm praying every day my homeboys don't get into it with nobody because I know I got to ride and I don't want to ride. I want to go home. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying every day. I'm like, man, Lord, please don't let them get into it. And I'm talking about every day, bro. This is the truth. Because if it go down, bro, I got to go. And did it go down? Of course it did. But I mean, I was fortunate, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't as bad, but I mean, it got bad on them lockdowns. Oh shoot, man, it got bad, bro. And I'm just saying, like, who wants to live that for 30 years, 50 years? Who want to be death row where you come out in the cage and work out for an hour and then you got to go back in there for 23-1? Man, no, man, I don't want that, man. I'm straight on that. I've been in the hole. I don't want that. I've been in the hole. I don't want that.
There ain't no way to live for sure, man.
No.
That for sure ain't no way to live, man. Well, man, we appreciate you, dog.
Hey, man, look, it's all love, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate you, and we definitely gonna have to get this in person, man. And we gonna be in touch, man, about that other stuff, man.
Yes,
That y'all
indeed.
have,
Yes, indeed.
Hey, man, look, man, make it happen, man. Look, I'm with it 100,000,000%. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's an honor. It's an honor, bro. Let's do it.
Definitely. Still gonna get on his job. So, you know, that nigga is the mouthpiece, the mouth of the South and shit. That nigga, he gonna get it cracking. So we definitely gonna conjure up something, my peoples.
For sure.
All right, for
Yes,
sure,
sir.
Pat. Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, man, y'all be safe, man.
All day.